Hello everybody and welcome. It's John Pace, and today we're just doing a brief test of the new Rode Wireless Go lavalier mic system. It's incredibly small. I think they say it's the world's smallest wireless microphone. You get a transmitter and a receiver together in one box for about $200 in the United States. And in Vietnam, it's about 10% more than that. And on the receiver, it shows you the amount of battery life of both the transmitter and the receiver. It shows you which power setting, not power setting, but how many decibels. So you can select between 3 decibel settings depending on your camera. So you can feed your camera a stronger or a weaker signal. And it also shows you the transmitter if it's receiving the full strength signal. And included in the box with the transmitter and the receiver is a little carrying pouch, and you can put your charging cables in there. They come with it comes with 2 charging cables, one for the receiver and one for the transmitter. So you have 2 cables there, and they come with a little Velcro strip to keep the cables organized, which is nice. And then you also get a couple of these little dead cats to put on the microphone, but I haven't tried it yet. And included in there is a quick setup manual and regulatory and safety information as well, which you probably won't need to read. What's really great about the microphone is, for one thing, it's very easy to set up. You can just take the microphone and just clip it on yourself or on your subject very quickly, so you don't need to run wires through their clothes and worry about cable noise brushing up against them, making interference. And because they're so small and light, these are the old, well, they still sell them, but these are the Rodelink that I also have. I have 2 sets of these, and they're very, very bulky. They cost about over $400 a set when I purchased them, whereas the new Wireless Go is only about $200 a set. And with the old Rodelinks, in order to make changes to the amount of signal you wanted, you had to open it up and make the changes. So you actually had to remove the device from your camera or from the subject that you're filming and make the change and put the device back on. Whereas with the new system, you don't have to open anything up. The buttons are all easily accessible. And also you could see the batteries in the old system were AA batteries, and you had to remove them. I believe you had to remove them to charge them. Not 100% sure about that, but anyway, the new one is a lot more convenient. Anyway, right now we're recording with the Wireless Go. We're going to go ahead and compare the sound to the Rodelink with a lavalier mic attached. Now we're listening to the Rodelink Filmmaker Kit, the wireless transmitter and receiver, along with lavalier mic, which is on my lapel here. And we're going to see whether there's a significant difference in the sound quality between the Wireless Go and the Rodelink. I'm expecting the sound to be a little better with the lavalier mic attached. We can do another test with the Wireless Go using the lav mic that came with the Filmmaker Kit and see if we can get an even better sound using that. But anyway, again, this is the Rodelink Filmmaker Kit. The settings are basically as close as I could get the 2 systems to work with the A7 III with the amplification and the what do you call it, the preamp. The preamp, I think, is set as low as possible on the Sony. Okay, we're back again, and this time with the Rode wireless Go system using the lavalier mic that comes with the Rodelink Filmmaker Kit. I had to redo this test one more time because it turned out that with the lavalier mic attached, that the microphone was running really hot. So we're shooting right now and recording with the decibel sitting at the very lowest setting on the receiver. And my first impression so far, I haven't really looked at the final footage or listened to the final footage yet, but my first impressions are that it's extremely convenient to be able to carry around these tiny little transmitters and receivers. You can carry them around in your pockets. They're not bulky at all, so you can give them to your crew. If you're shooting an independent film or something, you just hand them out. Or if you're interviewing people, say you're doing documentary work, it gets rid of all the fuss of having to wire everybody up, and you get all the rustling noises sometimes from the wires, from the microphone brushing up against their clothing, which sometimes, if you're not careful, you can end up with on your final footage if you don't catch it while you're recording. It's nice that on the wireless Go system that you can adjust the sensitivity. You can view the battery strength on both the transmitter and the receiver. You can see the signal strength and make adjustments without having to open anything up. And it's also very convenient to be able to put in, to be able to plug them directly into an external battery, a battery pack, or into your power supply and charge them up. And from what I understand, they last about 7 hours or so, but don't quote me on that. So far I'm very happy with them. And one last note is the sound with the lavalier mic attached is much warmer and nicer than just using them without the lavalier mic. So I would really only recommend using them without the lavalier mic in a situation where it's inconvenient to wire up your subject, because the difference is pretty dramatic in my opinion. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit the like button, and if you'd like to see more episodes like this, please consider subscribing. See you in the next episode.